More on security. IGP meets senior police chiefs, showcases major gains, reaffirms commitment to officers' welfare. The Inspector General of Police, Dr. Kayode Egbetokun, has convened a strategic conference with senior police officers in Abuja to review security operations and commend key achievements across the country. The meeting focused on enhancing operational efficiency and reaffirming the Nigeria Police Force's commitment to tackling evolving security challenges. Our correspondent Vinces Okushi was there.
Inspector General of Police of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, somebody is highly accessible.
Held at the force headquarters, the conference brought together senior officers from the rank of Commissioner of Police and above as part of the IGP's resolve to disrupt criminal networks and deny them safe havens. Addressing the gathering, the IGP applauded the officers for their outstanding efforts, noting that between June and July, the force arrested 5,488 suspects, rescued 170 kidnapped victims, and recovered hundreds of firearms and stolen vehicles. He charged police commanders to provide visionary leadership, emphasizing that effective policing depends on courageous, life-saving decisions. Dr. Egbetokun also encouraged formations to highlight their achievements regularly, stressing the importance of intelligence-led and technology-driven strategies in combating modern-day crime.
In Kogi State on 23rd June, operatives repelled a kidnap attempt on 3 commercial vehicles along the Obajana-Oshokosho axis, engaging the attackers in a sustained gun battle and rescuing 24 victims unhurt. Benue State, 8th July, operatives of the Force Intelligence Department, Intelligence Response Team, acting on actionable intelligence, intercepted and arrested Abubakar Issa, age 25, along the Lafia-Makurdi Expressway. He was found in possession of 3 AK-47 rifles and 1,002 rounds of 7.62 mm live ammunition, intended for distribution to bandits in Benue State. In Benue State, between 10th and 17th July, operatives of the IRT stormed Abinsi town and successfully apprehended Jacob Adiku on 16 July 2025, recovering 3 AK-47 rifles and 220 rounds of live ammunition from his hideout. Further investigation led to the recovery of an additional 5 AK-47 rifles, 1 rocket launcher, and 1,000 rounds of live ammunition from the arms dealer. In Edo State, on 11th July, in the Fuga-Agenebode axis, a collaborative operation between the police and local security units dismantled the kidnap ring and rescued 14 kidnapped victims. In Taraba State, on 12th July, a white Toyota bus conveying 17 passengers from Enugu to Yola was ambushed near Wukari. A swift and decisive police response led to the successful rescue of all passengers. In Plateau State and Ogun State, operatives of the Ogun State Police Command arrested 2 suspects, Yunusa Abdullahi and Peace Danlami, in Plateau State. Both were directly connected to the murder of Mr. Cheng Wang, a Chinese national found dead in his office on 12th January 2025. Interpol coordination. On 17th June, our NCB rescued 46 trafficked Ghanaians and arrested 7 human trafficking suspects following a complaint from Interpol NCB Accra. Jigawa State. On 13th June, a multi-agency raid led to the arrest of cybercrime syndicate in Birni Kudu with 46,100 counterfeit United States dollars, 4 POS machines, 29 phones, and dozens of fraud-related service devices recovered.
Speaking on welfare, The IGP reaffirmed that improved conditions for both serving and retired officers remain a top priority. He, however, emphasized that reforms will be pursued through proper and sustainable channels.
Today, most retired officers of the Nigerian Police Force live in conditions that are not only unacceptable but humiliating. Given the sacrifices they made in service to the nation, their monthly pension under the CPS is abysmally low and grossly inadequate to meet even the most basic needs. Many can no longer afford health care, housing, or life of dignity. This has turned retirement into a period of hardship and regret, eroding the confidence of serving officers who now see their own future with fear rather than hope. The consequences of this reality are far-reaching among serving officers. There exists a growing and deep-rooted anxiety, born from the belief, rightly or wrongly, that retirement is a descent into hardship. This fear has become so pervasive that it is having a noticeable demoralizing effect on morale across the ranks. Attempts made to educate them on the operation of the contributive pension scheme have been taken as attempts to keep them in perpetual bondage of the CPS. Retirement, which should be a time of deserved rest and honor, has become a looming nightmare for many. In response to this growing crisis, the leadership of the force has, in good faith, initiated steps to explore alternative sources of funding aimed at augmenting the pension earning of our retired officers. Regrettably, these efforts have been misconstrued as an attempt to obstruct or derail the movement towards exiting the scheme. Let me state unequivocally that the position of the force remains consistent with the desires of our personnel, both serving and retired. This position was clearly articulated in our presentation to the National Assembly during the public hearing on the bill to exit the police from the contributory pension scheme. This stance was further reinforced in my recent letter to the National Assembly. While the agitation for our exit from the contributory pension scheme is just and deeply rooted in lived realities, it is imperative that our actions are guided by prudence, strategy, and foresight. The leadership of the force, under my watch, is fully aware of the matter and is engaging at the highest level of government and the National Assembly. These engagements have not been in vain. We are witnessing a growing recognition of the plight of our retired officers, and already critical conversations are yielding actionable commitments. Let me state clearly, this is not a moment for impulsive action. It's a moment for strategic patience. The complexities of pension reform demand careful negotiation, and we are making tangible progress towards a resolution that is both dignified and sustainable.
The conference renewed determination among senior officers to deepen police reforms and strengthen grassroots engagement. The IGP restated the force's unwavering commitment to ensuring a safe and secure Nigeria for all. Vincent Okushi, QTV News.